Mm. Okay, good morning, everyone. In yesterday's session, we are seeing that what are the various renewable energy sources there available, and also all the things we have discussed till now. What is the energy sectors, and also what is the power sector in India, how it is happened in from 2010, and also how it is changed to 2015, and also we have seen some stats there, and also what is the power majorly utilizing is the wind energy, and next one is we are going to utilize or we are utilizing mostly from hydropower, and only these two powers are utilized somewhat better when compared to the other. But we can see the potential. Yesterday we can see 8,96,000 megawatts are there, but we are utilizing only 38,000. So in that, if at least if you are going to utilize like 20% or at least like 50% of it, so we can see the India will be the number one or the superpower in the coming years. So here now coming to today's session, we can see that one. Now already we have discussed about advantages and disadvantages. That's it. And also here we are going to deal it somewhat like technically. Those topics are told like okay, advantages are this much, this much. The top five are discussed in the fifth slide and sixth slide. So you can check it in my previous sessions. And now right now we are dealing with benefits of renewable energy. So here first one is avoid the high costs involved in the transmission. So transmission related high costs will be reduced here by using the renewable energy. Next one is avoid distribution losses, technical and otherwise, and also avoid recurring fuel costs. Boost the rural economy, encourage self-help groups and self-dependence, enable village cooperatives to supply and or monitor distribution, make available much needed energy for basic needs at the doorsteps at affordable price, at affordable prices. So these are the various benefits we are having here by using the renewable energy. Okay, coming to the next slide. Coming to the next slide, we can check it out here. What is this? So here this data we can check it out. We are comparing with 2003 data at the top one, left top corner. We are seeing 2003, 2004. The share of commercial primary energy services or the energy resources. You can check it out. Hydro we are using this, and also 51.7 or 51.07 we are not. It is of the general purpose we are using it, and right now we can see it of oil. We are using this much oil and all the things. What are the primary energy right now we are using? And next one is, so in 2031 we are focusing more on what we can check here based on this stats. Okay, we're coming to next slide. Okay, coming to the next slide. Here you can see that some energy supply scenario for 8% GDP growth. So we are focusing majorly only on 8% GDP growth, or at least like a minimum of 8% GDP growth. We are focusing on it. So here you can check it out. We are having coal-based development. We are having coal-based development. And also, what is the description? Most electricity generation by the most economical option, which runs out to be primary coal. And also here you can check it out, like 10 to 11 points are there here, like maximize the nuclear energy scenario, forced hydro energy scenario, maximize the hydro and the nuclear things, and next 4+ forced natural gas. And next one here you can check it out various things. What are the scenarios we are having? Different scenarios the government is projecting it, so that we can increase the GDP at least up to 8%, minimum of 8%. So in the next slide we can check it out. What is the fuel mix comparison here? How the oil, solar and all the things we can see the comparison. What are the different scenarios we are having in 2031 and 32? So in the coming 10 to 12 years we can see it of what is the scenarios. So here you can check it out. And next one is oil, natural gas, wind, and also the biodiesel, and also the nuclear, hydro, ethanol, and all the things are there here. What we are focusing on this one. So these numbers we cannot. So these numbers only to focus much on the numbers. At least we must come to know what is the major part we have to focus here. The biodiesel part we have to reduce it. That is the scenario. So here you can see the yellow one is the biodiesel one. So here the yellow one is the biodiesel one. You have to reduce that. So in the scenario 11, you can check it out. The biodiesel part is reduced completely. The yellow ones are reduced completely, very minimized, so that we can see it while increasing the renewable energy. If you are reducing the particular biodiesels and all the things, So this will show a what is it like a lot of improvement. So here biodiesel also is going to reduce the emission, but not compared with the renewable energy sources. So in the next slide, forced renewable scenario, we are having fuel mix the year wise also. This is the things only for the stats. It's not much importance for you guys to focus on this. It's only for the number wise I am showing. If anybody is interested, you can go through these numbers in the slide or in the PPT which I am sharing to you. Next slide. And also this is the CO2 generation comparison in the year from 31 to 32. So here all the things what we are discussing in this particular number game is the CO2 emissions. CO2 is CO2, CO, I think everybody know, hydrogen monoxide, and also sulfur dioxide, and also HO, and also NO, SO, and all the things we can check it out here, so that you will, so at least you will be coming to know how much we can reduce the emissions and also how much we can control the emissions also, we can check it out. So coming to the next slide. So here how much we are going to deploy that one, these are the numbers, and also everybody can able to understand. If any doubts, you can get back to me by looking this slide, and also when the PPT is shared with you before the class only, the PPT will be shared, complete PPT of first unit. So once go through that and also get back to me. Okay, next slide. So here you can check it out. What is the estimated thing, and also all these numbers are showing what is happening here, and also what is the cost of the power, and also how much we are going to reduce it. So these are the things which are having. So estimated initial cost and estimated cost of electricity power generation. So here each unit is costing like this much. These are the various tariffs the government has proposed from various renewable energy sources, how much power is produced, and also what is the cost of it per each power generated. Okay, next one is, next slide. So in the next slide, we can see it out. What are the challenges in implementing RES in India? And also we can check it out, the key barriers in the renewable energy development. The first one is the regional concentration of renewable energy potential. And the second one is the insufficiency and high cost of evacuation infrastructure. And the third one is the regulatory issues. The fourth one is the financial barriers. And next one is the low penetration of renewables for urban and industrial applications. And the other one is optimal pricing of power generated from the renewable energy sources. Quality and consistency issue of the renewable power. Slow pace of rural electrification and pace of reforms in the rural electricity sector. So here you can check it out. Everything will be coming into the picture. Everything will be coming into the picture for you guys. The challenges are known to us. The challenges are known to us. This is only the list of it. And also this particular list, you must be able to understand the basics of it and also write on your own, at least cover like 75 to 80% of the points. So you'll get the full marks there, because here the understanding of the subject is very important. It's not about the marks issue. Don't compare with the marks. Sir, we want exact notes. So I'm telling you repeatedly, there won't be any exact notes. This PPT itself will provide a lot of notes for you, and also the links